Okay, I'm live. Let me message everyone in Discord real quick. Gotta delete that link. Sorry guys, if anybody's in the stream, I'll be there in just a second. I know this is a great first stream, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Paste. Okay, hopefully that was the correct one. Hope you feel. Okay, let's get back to the stream. Get that shit out of my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait on people. I got one person. Who are you? One person. You gonna say anything in the chat? Let me go get a beer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Billy, what's up? Sorry it took so long. I was going to get a beer. There's a Dragon's Milk in there that is like expired back in 2019. Ignore the dirty room. I'm in the midst of cleaning it, but I decided to go live anyways. So beer. If people in chat, can you hear me? Am I being heard? Do I need to turn up my volume? Anybody? Can you hear me? Can I be heard? I'm guessing that means yes. I'm guessing the plus means yes. So there's two people right now. I don't know who these two people are. One's Billy. Billy, are you? Billy, did you do community service worker today? Were you the community service worker today? I don't know your name, so someone messaged me on Discord. Let me message more people on Discord because I feel like people don't know that I'm live right now. Raven, message Raven. And of course, message Mia. Because I am live. Yeah, so to people in chat, actually, I'm from Russia and not Billy. Oh, well, welcome. Glad you joined. I'm really glad you joined. Your name says Billy, so but that's probably just your YouTube name. But I'm glad you're here. And Raven wants to know if I'm gonna chat with the beer. Um, hold on. This is like super last minute, so I'm literally gonna wait for more people to get here because we only got 2 people. So hopefully more people will come by. If not, fuck it. We're just gonna have a good time. So to all the people in chat right now, all 2 of you, crack yourself open a nice cold beer or whiskey or whatever you prefer drinking. Even if you prefer drinking water. You prefer drinking water. Oh, who just joined? Somebody just joined. We got 3 people now. As the Raven Dreams. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so I know this is super last minute, Raven. I was gonna do a premiere at 8:15, and YouTube was being super, super disconjointed and not letting me do that. So I just said screw it and went live. It's going good, Raven. It's going really, really good. Things are going great actually, and I'm really glad that I'm able to do this. And I'm just and I told everyone else, ignore the messy background. I'm in the process of cleaning my room, but I really wanted to do a live stream tonight. So hopefully more people come soon and we can get this show on the road. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, my hair's bothering me. Dude, I know, right? YouTube is crazy right now. Oh, thanks, Raven. Dude, that would be awesome. All right. Got my hair in my bitchin' bun right there. So we're good to go. We're set, dude. Also, Raven, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Just making sure. Like, I need to make sure my voice is clear. Um, you are good. Oh, awesome. Excuse me. All right. So I got my nice chair right here that really helps my back. So, okay. So to the 2 people at the live stream right now, basically what this is going to be about is just me kind of explaining uh what this channel is really going to be about, because it's not just going to be narrations. I want to start doing live streams on this channel as much as possible. Just a way for me to chat and talk to you guys and just kind of tell you what's going on. And every single one is going to be like this live webcam. Um, Probably not always drinking a beer. I'll probably be drinking something else every single time. But I really needed a beer because I hadn't had a beer in like 6 months. So that's what this is going to be about. And I'm just going to kind of chew the fat till hopefully everyone else gets here. Well, honestly, once I get up to like 5 people, that's when I'll start talking more about what's going on. So just waiting. Honestly, if 2 people are here, make me the happiest man in the world. So honestly, if 3 people are here, make me the happiest man in the world. We had 3 people, but one person dropped out. But that's okay. I understand them kind of rambling on right now. So we will see. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Glad you could make it. Oh, we got 5 people. We got 5 people on the live stream right now. Yeah. So, Pam, hello, hello, hello. So everyone just like finger bang up in the air. Okay, we're back to 3 people, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We're at 3 people right now. So, Raven, are you still here? I guess not. Uh, yes, I am 25. Why do you ask? Oh, hey, Raven, you're still here. Awesome. You are of legal age, correct? Pam asks, "Are you of legal age?" Yes, I am. I am 25. Ah, it'll fluctuate. Okay, don't trust the watching account. Gotcha. I will not trust it. So this is my first time ever doing a live stream, in case nobody's noticed. So, all right. So to everyone who's here, let's go ahead and just get the show on the road. So to everyone who's here, basically what I said. Um, Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm not a minor. I am 25 years old. So I'm a quarter of a century. Yay! Okay. So, to everyone who's here, let me kind of explain why I'm doing this live stream. I'm doing this live stream because I want to explain what this channel is going to be and what I'm going to be doing with this channel. So, obviously, you're good, Pam. Say whatever you want. Um, anyways, I want to explain what this channel is going to be, and basically, a lot of it is going to be narrations. Obviously, I've been saying that for a while now, but it's also I also want to get into kind of doing sketches and stuff. Maybe live sketches. I would obviously have to buy a better camera. This is just it's not the laptop. Oh, hey, beautiful nightmare. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Glad you could make it to the stream. Anyways, so I want to start doing. Pam is a doll. Don't let her speak negatively of herself. Hey, nightmare. Okay, yeah, no. Pam is awesome. I can tell already that Pam is awesome. So basically, I keep getting thrown off track because I keep looking at the chat. So I want to try to start doing sketches. I really love live action sketches, and I don't know if I want to make them. I don't know if I want to make him like comedy based or if I want to do sketches based on the stories that I've written. I think both would be kind of fun, but I also really, really, really want to do comedy based stuff because I am a big comedy buff. Um, Like, really, I am. And, so I would love to do that if I ever got a good enough camera to do so. That's probably gonna be further down the line because, honestly, right now, I don't necessarily have the time to do sketches. So, mainly, it's gonna start off just as narrations. But I also wanna do regular live streams. So, probably to not on Fridays, I'm only doing one tonight because I wanted to get started out on it. So, um, not necessarily old school kind of sketches, just well, I mean any type of sketch really. Like honestly, I was before I even thought about uh putting my stories out there, I thought about making my own Reddit channel to where I would ask people to submit a story sketch to me that I could then act out on a sketch, which I think would be kind of cool instead of like reading somebody's story, acting out somebody's sketch, um, or writing my own sketches, which I think would be really, really fun. And then, like I said, also doing regular live streams. Again, Friday probably not be the greatest day to do one because I work on Fridays. So, and also my weekends are a little weird. So I work Tuesdays through Saturdays and I'm off Sundays and Mondays. And a lot of people aren't free on Mondays to join a live stream. So, yeah, I kind of have uh just trying to get the feel of it. It's like SNL like actually or actually good. like, or actually good. It'd be a lot of different stuff. I don't I would really wanna do horror sketches too, because I am fascinated. Like, I don't even know if saying I am a fan of horror is the right word. I'm fascinated with horror. How dark something can how dark can you make something? And I know that sounds a little bit morbid, but I'm kind of fascinated with that idea. So I would kinda do sketches like that, but that's very, very way down the line because like I said, I do not have the time and or resources right now to do sketches. I don't even really have the money right now to do sketches. So thank you, Raven, thank you. It is interesting, isn't it? So that's kinda what's going on with this channel right now. And if you guys think of a day that would be good for you all to live stream for me to have a regular live stream, please let me know in the chat because like I said, I have very, very weird weekends. I have Sundays and Mondays, and people aren't free on Mondays. And Raven already has a live stream on Sunday, so I mean, I'm kind of like shit out of luck, you know. So I would want to have a day where everyone is free. Again, I'm only doing this today because I really, 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 really wanted to live stream. So, ooh, Saturday nights. That's actually not a bad idea because thank you, beautiful, beautiful nightmare brought up Saturday nights. Saturday nights would actually be a pretty good idea because I don't have to work on Sundays. So that's a consideration. Now, as far as how late it would be, it would probably be around this time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, Georgia time. Yeah, probably a good choice. I mean, you could go to bed on a think about it. You could go to bed on a rando live stream and wake up to a Raven live stream. I mean, that would be like the best double whammy, like best double gift thing of all time. That would be awesome. So, yeah, definitely. So, I think that will be our new live stream date is Saturday nights. Um, yeah, thank you. That would be awesome. Going to bed to a rando live stream and waking up to a Raven live stream. Going to bed with rando drinking beer and waking up to Raven drinking coffee because he's trying to compensate for the hangover that rando has. No, I'm not going to get drunk on these live streams. I don't like getting drunk. So but maybe one of these days I'll get drunk on a live stream just to entertain you guys. But who knows? Who knows? So uh, going to bed with rando. You wouldn't be going to bed with rando. You'd be going to bed after listening or watching a rando live stream. And that's another thing I kind of want to bring up. So um, I this like the webcam thing, the face reveal. I mean, my faces really never get drunk and do a. Oh my God, Raven, that is an awesome. Like, forget what I was saying, Raven. I love that idea. Get drunk and do a Bob Ross painting. Absolutely, 100%. Fucking yes, I am 100% on board. Whoever is on board, put a hand up. Like, raise your hand in the chat below. So I want to see hands raised to whoever wants to see me get drunk and try to attempt to do a Bob Ross painting. That would be fucking awesome. I would love that. So, hands up for Rick. Yes, yes. Okay, like Raven obviously has his hands up. So I want to like I'm serious, like hands up in the chat to whoever wants to see that. So I'm 100% on board. Yes, Pam, you're on board. All I need is two more votes. All I need is two more votes. Yes. Yes, we got all we need is one more. All we need is one more. Come on, don't let me down. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it anyway. So next Saturday, oh, my vote counts too? Absolutely, yes, we got it, we did it. Everybody fire guns up in the air. So, so yes, okay. Ah, Raven, Raven, that's a plus. No, that's not cheating. That's actually really clever. I said 4 votes. I never said how to get 4 votes. So heck yeah. So next Saturday, not this Saturday. Well, maybe this Saturday. Next Saturday, expect a live stream where I get drunk and attempt a Bob Ross painting. So that means I'm gonna have to go to the store, buy some construction paper. Yeah, hey Raven, dude, you made it happen, and God bless you for it, man. So next Saturday, expect me to get some paints, some construction paper, and just go ham after I am stone cold drunk and slobbering on the floor. Yeah, oh yeah. I said it. Construction paper. I'm not talking like a canvas. I'm talking construction paper. I want that some bitch to rip. So scissors and alcohol sound fun. Maybe not scissors. Just paint. So I wouldn't trust me with a pair of scissors if I was drunk. No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm honestly really glad with how many people have turned up. So, I mean, this keeps fluctuating. Raven told me not to trust the how many people are on the live stream. Right now, I'm reading 4. I don't know how many people are actually here. Um, but I got 5 likes, and honestly, that makes me super freaking happy. I'm so glad. Uh, I'm so glad that everyone or people who are. I'm so glad that people are here. Honestly, um, I mean, if just one person was here listening to me ramble on like an absolute idiot, I would be the happiest man in the world. So I'm really, really glad that you guys are here. And I'm super glad that I can do this. And I'm super glad that I have recently gained the confidence to do this. So the point I was trying to make before Raven came up with that awesome idea about doing a Bob Ross painting drunk, I should just start calling these drunk live streams. 4 could be 5 to 7, depending on the viewer count. Uh, is tied to active chat. It's really strange. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you learn something new every single day. Thank you, Raven. You need to educate me on the ways of live stream. I should probably just start calling this drunk chat because now I kind of just want to get drunk during these, but well, nah, probably not. I mean, once in a while, maybe, but not every time. Sorry, everyone. But so the point I was trying to make before Raven came up with the awesome idea to paint a Bob Ross painting drunk. The whole webcam thing, the whole face reveal. I mean, obviously your face kind of has to be a secret before you can have a face reveal, and my face has never been a secret. Um, this is for me being seen and known, and people see my face. I'm a very personable person, and I'm not speaking bad on anyone who doesn't do face reveals. Please don't think that I'm doing that. I feel like the way for me to actually interact with people is them seeing me. So every live stream is going to be like this. You guys are going to see my face. Now, whether or not you call me Rando or you call me David doesn't matter to me. If you want to call me David in the chat, that's perfectly fine. If you want to call me Rando in the chat, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Well, thank you, Pam. Stop. 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 Anyways, so, but, to this is I mean, this is a way for me to kinda connect with you guys on a very personal level. Again, like I said in yesterday's video, I want my channel to be they call me daddy? I mean, okay. I mean, I'm not opposed, but, I feel like this it's very easy. Hey, no, you're Daddy Raven, Raven. I mean, you are Daddy Raven. I mean, dad, like, damn, Daddy. Love you, Raven. Anyways, yeah, I mean, you can use both accounts. Beautiful Nightmare. I mean, shit, I don't care. It makes, I mean, it adds more people to the live stream, so shit, do it. I don't care. Uh, yeah, what was I saying? I keep getting thrown off track because I'm looking at the I'm looking at the live chat. So, uh, what am I saying? What am I saying? So, for me personally, uh, I mean, I am a pretty good looking guy. I mean, I mean, I mean, kind of. Anyways, uh, so for me personally, for me to have this kind of face to face interaction helps me connect with people on a personal level. Now, I know not everyone's like that, and some people like their privacy, and that is perfectly fine. I'm not speaking down on anybody who doesn't want to show their face on camera. I get that. I get that people like their privacy. Me, I'm. I mean, I don't really care. So, Raven, man, I still love you. Like I said, I don't look down on anyone because the only reason why I say that because Raven went. So, uh, I don't look down on anyone who doesn't show their face. I think it's perfectly fine. I know that people like their privacy. Me, I don't really care. I mean, I am who I am, and I'm Rando Calrissian. Anyways, so uh, damn, Pam. I mean, kind of admitting that you're stalking a little bit on Raven. So, oh, for anyone who didn't know, I think Raven saw it, but I have a pretty bitchin' ponytail going on. If you just look at that back there, I decided to get a. I decided to get a Raven. I have to admit, dude, I watched through your window sometime, and I must say, I must say that you are a gorgeous man. Anyways, so I'm really loving this chat right now. People are awesome, but you guys are awesome. Anyways, oh, is PA Nightmare here? We gotta get PA Nightmare in the chat. Where is he? Hold on, I'm going on Discord real quick. So let me move you guys over here. Let me go on Discord real quick. Okay. Minimize. Yay. Let me. My computer is like super slow, so let me get him to the tent. Come to the live stream, please. And Senko. Okay. So, okay. I know this is like really disjointed. I apologize. Oh, PA is driving home. Okay, that's why he's not here. I'm kind of okay. Well, we learn something new every day. PA is driving home, and I'm an asshole. So, um, Where was I? I keep losing my train of thought. So this is something you guys need to know about me. I constantly lose my train of thought all the time. So wait, your hair is significantly longer than mine? My guy, probably, but I'm gonna grow my hair down to here. Like I was thinking about growing my hair down to my butt, but um I was thinking about growing my hair down to my butt, but I don't think I would look good with that. But I do like genuinely I do want to grow down to my shoulders. I've never done that before, so I kind of want to. Uh but yeah. So dude, hey, rock it. I mean, because you can like your hair's that long, you can put it in a ponytail, own that ponytail, and work that updo, Raven. You gorgeous man. So so yeah, so soon so I definitely I want to start doing live streams regularly just to kind of connect with you guys. And then also I want to just start narrating. So the stories that are coming out. So I just thought of this because I'm talking about narration. So I'm actually in the midst of writing stories for this channel, and I'm also in the midst of writing stories for, of course, Beautiful Nightmare, PA Nightmare, two more stories for Raven, and writing my own stories. So the stories that will be first narrated on this channel will be three separate stories. The first one that will be narrated on this channel is called The House. The second one that will be narrated on this channel is called Alpha, and the third one that will be narrated on this channel is called The Spore. The House will not be sci-fi horror like I usually write. The House will be straight up horror. Uh, uh, Sorry, I'm like when you see me looking over here like this, I'm literally reading the chat and I get thrown off topic. So the house is going to be very, very different from a lot of stories that I write because I usually write sci-fi horror and it definitely gets into the more sci-fi magical kind of realm. Definitely Anomaly started off more horror and then ended more sci-fi. Um, but the house is going to be straight up horror. And not only that, it's going to delve into there's actually going to be a viewer discretion at the beginning of the house because it's going to delve into very, very serious issues. When I say serious issues, I mean like suicide issues and torture and murder and serial killers and things like that. Very, very deep, serious issues. Um, it's going to delve into those things, and the story is not going to be funny, or it's not going to have any silly points in it, any way, shape, or form. It's going to be take itself very, 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 very seriously. Um, so there will kind of be, I mean, there's going to be a viewer discretion at the beginning of it because that is I mean, to me, that is very, very serious issues, and it's not something I typically write about. But again, it goes back to that not necessarily being a fan of horror, but being fascinated with horror. I think the horror genre as a whole is extraordinarily fascinating. The amount of I don't want to say it says a lot about a person, but it really shows. I mean, if a person can sit through a story where they feel uncomfortable, I think that's kinda cool. Absolutely, Raven, I absolutely agree. Anytime self-harm, suicide, even serial killing, even, like, stories about serial killers, you should always add a viewer discretion advised. And that's what the house is going to have. The house is going to be very, very serious story. It's going to be a very somber story. It's not gonna be fun at any point. Yeah, there's gonna be sci-fi elements in it, but it's not going to be sci-fi horror. It's just straight up horror. And I don't want to give too much away on what it's about, but the story. I mean, it's kind of a weird title. It's kind of a stupid title, The House, but that's what it's going to be called. Alpha and Spore is going to go back to my sci-fi roots. So Alpha is going to take place on Jupiter, same place Anomaly took place, and Alpha and Spore are actually going to be part one and part two of each other. So Alpha is going to be solely about the werewolves that were introduced in Anomaly, and then the Spore, of course, is going to be about the zombies that were introduced in Anomaly. And it's gonna kind of explain them into more depth. And these are going to be very, very long stories, but I'm going to have fun with it. It's going to be sci-fi. It's going to be horror. It's going to be a little bit of sci-fi, a little bit of horror, um, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm super super excited for that. This thing that gets me hard to read to hear about children. Okay, so that's something that I will never do. I do not believe that anything should ever be taken lightly about harming children. Now, of course, in Perception of Evil, there was the throwaway line, what about people who kill children? Do you believe that they're evil? Um, that it was solely because in the story it was trying to trick you into believing that the interviewee was the bad guy. However, oh hey PA. Anyways, that I was solely trying to trick you to believe that the interviewee was the bad guy. But in I will never ever write about children getting killed. I do not believe that is a topic that should ever be touched upon in a story. Now, if people do it, I don't look down on them for doing it. Me personally, I will never write about child's a child getting killed or a child being harmed. Um, I I do not like the idea of child harm, and I don't think that it should be in stories. Now, if someone I know writes about it, again, I don't look down on them for it. I don't really judge anybody for anything. But it's something I will never write about. I don't think it's something that needs to be written about, because there's too much going on there's too much of it going on in the actual world today, and it's horrible. So I would never, write it. Word of advice as a narrator: never murder or harm children or dogs. Oh, no, never, never, never children or dogs. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, no, listen, I love kids, Pam, so I absolutely, love kids, and I have multiple nieces and nephews, and I couldn't imagine any of them ever being harmed by anybody. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even say that it needs to happen off screen. It just doesn't need to happen in a story in general. That's probably the main reason why I can't stand Stephen King, because he goes into child murder a lot. I mean, especially in It. I mean, that story's all about child murder. So I definitely get it. I don't even think that it should even be off screen. I just think that it shouldn't be there in general. I can't get behind child murder in any way. Um, so that's just me personally. Now, again, if someone writes about it in their story, I'm not going to look down on them. Everybody has their own taste and everything, and everybody has their own way of writing. But I will never do it. So that's just yeah, I would agree with you. Stephen King is a little weird. Well, the thing about Stephen King is, let me put it to you like this. If you want to know what kind of person Stephen King is, Stephen King does not, this is true. Stephen King does not remember writing It because he was so incredibly high on cocaine. So let that resonate in your mind for a little bit. One of my stories has child that died, but they weren't murdered. A few short days, the daughter dies, but it's necessary for the story. Okay, so that's different. So I want to make that very clear. I mean, and Raven, you probably know this, but to have a child die in the story of natural causes, it is extraordinarily different than having a child get murdered. Having a child get murdered is unnecessary in a story. Now, if you're writing a story and saying that a child died of natural causes, that is completely different. Um, when I'm talking about child harm, I'm talking about like child murder. I don't, yeah, exactly, right, absolutely. So that is completely different than child murder. Children getting sick and dying of natural causes. Again, Right, it's different. It's not the whole story. Exactly. It's not the whole story. Sometimes, people die, and sometimes those people, unfortunately, are children. Um, would I ever have a child dying in my story of natural causes? Probably not, because I don't like to think about that. But is it acceptable to have a child dying of natural causes rather than having a child get murdered? I would say it's more acceptable to have a child dying of natural causes. I know that's kind of morbid, but having a child die of natural causes in your story rather than a child straight up getting murdered just for the sake of having a child getting murdered. Um, it's just violence for the sake of violence, and I don't agree with violence for the sake of violence at all. That's why violence for the sake of violence will never be in any of my stories. Violence in stories needs to have a point behind it. Child murder never has a point. There's never a point to child murder. So that's why I will never have it in my stories. Because, like I said, again, violence needs to have a point behind it if you're going to put it in a story. And child murder, no matter how talented you are, can never ever have a point behind it because it's just horrible in every single way possible. So even when it's fake, it's horrible. So done with my first beer. Should I get another one? Um, After that heavy thing that I just said, should I get another beer? Hands up in the chat if I should get another beer. If not, then okay, for getting another beer, hands up. For not getting another beer, thumbs down. So let's see what we get. Silently waiting. Hands up. There has to be a message, and you shouldn't have to 100% agree. Go for it. Get another beer. Okay. Well, I've gotten multiple hands up, so I'm going. I had a baby gate. I had a baby gate ate by a dog, and mm, okay. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another beer because I got a lot of hands up. So okay. So to respond to that, PA, I if it adds to your story, if a baby getting eaten by a dog adds to your story, I guess you could call that natural causes. You're right, nature doesn't care. Would I personally put that in a story? No. Would I look down on you if you put that in a story? Of course not. That is your own personal choice. Um, when I say child murder, I don't mean like a dog killing. I mean, it's a very niche topic, isn't it? When I say child murder, I mean someone going out of their way to kidnap. I mean a sick, sadistic bastard of a human being stealing a child and killing that child. That's something I will never put in a story. I don't no, never. Um, yeah, we you know what? We can move on from this subject. Thank you, Raven, for getting me out of that subject. Okay, so uh, we can get out of the subject of child murder because yeah, no, never. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about what's been. I want to kind of expand about what I talked about yesterday. So what I so yesterday I brought up the point that I'm a big procrastinator, and that is true. I am a big procrastinator. But I also mentioned about I made a throwaway suggestion We could make mac and cheese. I kind of put the throwaway line that, I, uh, I my mental health for a while was an issue. Um, for those of you who don't know, uh, I was with a girl for a year and 5 months, I think. And I think anyone can tell you who knows me, I was in a horrible relationship. Anyone who knows me knows that that relationship was not good for my health. That relationship was not good for my mental status. And that's probably the big reason why I never. That's probably the big reason that contributed to my procrastination because I didn't want to get out and do anything because the relationship was that bad. Um, and I'm still, and that relationship is over. It's done with. Thank God. And I'm no longer in it, obviously. But when people affect you mentally, and I want to say something very clear about this woman. She was very not physically. She was very verbally and mentally abusive. And even though it's a blessing when you get out of those kind of relationships, I mean, for girls and guys alike, when girls get out of an abusive relationship, it's a blessing. When guys get out of an abusive relationship, it's a blessing. But when people mess with your mind mentally and verbally abuse you, um, you kind of make yourself believe that you're less than nothing, really. So the issue with my mental health was me not being in this relationship anymore. I kind of put my identity with this relationship. And that would kind of fed into my procrastination because every time that I would procrastinate, I would tell myself, well, I mean, you're nothing. I mean, you procrastinate because you're nothing. You procrastinate because you're not a good person. You procrastinate because you're not good enough, because your stories aren't good enough. That's why you procrastinate. Um, and that's kind of the mental state that I fell into. I mean, you're not good enough for your girlfriend. You're not good enough for this woman. You're not good enough for anyone. And that's the mental state that I think that's what it's called. It's also called codependency. You identify yourself with either that person or that relationship. Um, and it's a very, very unhealthy state to be in. And well, thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. I hope I'm awesome. I hope that people think I'm awesome. So, uh, you know, but yeah, I mean that I kind of identified myself with that relationship, and when we broke up, I mean, I have to say, I mean, even though I make kind of jokes about it sometimes, and thank you, Raven. I appreciate that, dude. Um, now that when I got away from that, when I broke up, you know, I have to say, even though I make some jokes about it sometime, and say that, I'm glad I'm out of that relationship. She was like this and she was like that. At the beginning, it was genuinely heartbreaking because I wasted a year and 5 months with this woman, a woman I thought I was going to marry, mind you, a woman that I was actually shopping for rings for. Um, so that definitely fed the procrastination part of it because when you don't think that you're good enough for one person, you start telling yourself you're not good enough for anyone, that what you do isn't good enough. And uh man, it's a difficult situation to be in. It's a very uh horrible situation to be in. But you know, I mean, I'm out of it and I'm better. Actually, I don't even say it's a problem anymore. I kind of Yeah, exactly. That is a very good point. you hate the fact that you still love this person, even though they've treated you like absolute shit the entire time that you were together. It's a very, very hard situation to be in, um, to be in love with someone who essentially isn't in love with you. And see, that's the thing. If I bring up another point about this relationship, she told me all throughout the relationship that she was not in love with me as much as I was in love with her. Um, and I should have ended it right there when I heard that. But you get so infatuated with someone and you tell yourself enough that, and I think it really goes back to a man's ego, because a man's ego will tell, because what a man's ego will tell him is that he can make this person fall in love with him. He can turn he can make this person fall in love with him. You can't make one fall in love with you. Either people love you or they don't. And I think a lot of people, you see all these movies where people fall in love, that like people somebody makes someone fall in love with them. You see these movies where a female doesn't love this guy at first, or a guy doesn't love this female at first, and this person, like, through their personality and how they change, this person, like, is made to fall in love with them. That's not reality at all. Reality is someone loves you or they don't. And when someone loves you, it's the most incredible feeling in the world. Honestly, it truly is. When someone truly loves you, it is an incredible feeling. And when someone doesn't love you, they don't, I mean, they may like you. Don't get me wrong. They may like you. They may appreciate you as a person, but when someone doesn't love you, they don't love you. And that's just life. So, you know, yeah, this live stream is a little bit more heavy than I intended. I tend to say a little bit more philosophical, philosophical, uh, philosophical. That's the word. I tend to say a little bit more philosoph philosophical things when I've drank. Also, something you need to know about me is I do not have a high tolerance at all. I'm kind of buzzed after 2 beers, so 3 is kind of my limit. I know. People are in the chat are about to say, "Oh my god, you can't hold down your beer." No, not really. I'm kind of buzzed, like, after 3 beers. It's also another reason why I don't drink too often, but, it's a special occasion, so. So, going to the whole coffee thing real quick. So Raven just said that, like, he can't have 2 more than 2 cups of coffee. Me? And I think I said this in a chat once, I drink, like, it is rare for me not to have, like, 4 cups of coffee in the morning. Like, I need my coffee. Today, I think I had 3. I had 2 here and 1 at Chick-fil-A, but I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, and I think that mainly because I'm not a morning person. Like, you try to wake me up in the morning, I'm like, "Oh my god, oh, the day's long, it's hard work, but someone's gotta do it, put a straw in my mouth," you know? But I'm kinda like that person. I'm not a morning person. Okay, so that makes sense. So that is a real thing. That makes a lot more sense now that you said it. Uh, yeah, caffeine, I think that can really happen to anyone, heart palpitations, but now, me personally, I work out a lot, so I take a lot of pre-workout. So I think, like, my heart is in a constant state of palpitations, which would make sense, which is probably why I got insomnia. Yike. Yikes. So, Oh, so Raven, I think that your live streams, you should have 2 cups of coffee, and then you should just start downing some water so we can have, like, 4 hours of just rave of nonstop raving. So, and I wanna say something. I'm sorry that I haven't attended those live streams recently, the coffee and chat with the Raven. I love those live streams. Don't think that I don't. I absolutely adore those live streams. The reason why I haven't is because okay, well, then down more water, Raven. Like, you don't have to tell us that you're downing water. Just down wa like, don't even drink coffee. Just drink water and say you're drinking coffee. No, I'm just kidding, man. So, God, what was I saying? What was I saying? Can someone put me back on track on what I was saying? Because I literally forgot what I was saying. Like, just before I was talking about Raven downing water. Oh, about Raven's live stream. That's what I was saying. So I'm sorry. So I need to kind of send an apology out to Raven because I haven't attended his live stream in a while, and that's due to me going back to church. I hadn't gone to church for about a year and 5 months. Uh, so I hadn't gone to church for about a year and 5 months since I've been with this horrible woman that I was with. And I hadn't been there, so I've been going back to church, but I definitely do need to come back to Raven's streams because he was nice enough to come to my stream, and what kind of person would I be if I didn't come to his stream? So I definitely do need to come back to your streams, dude. I definitely miss your streams. I definitely miss chatting with you and having coffee with you, and I definitely miss the fun times. So I need to come back. 1 second, I need to go get my charger because my laptop is about to die and I don't want it to die midstream. So I'll be right back. Plug in, plug it in, plug it in. So who's still here? I know Pam and Raven are still here because they've been the most active in the chat. PA, are you still here? Oh, Danielle. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Danielle Quiggins is my sister. Danielle. Danielle, so good of you to join the chat. Oh, PA still may be driving. Okay, so Danielle, say hi to everyone. Everyone say hi to Danielle Quiggins in the chat. Danielle is my sister, and she is stinking awesome. So I didn't even know that she still followed me on YouTube. So Danielle, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm having a beer, and I am talking with all of my friends who follow me on YouTube. It's like I'm actually really glad that you're here, Danielle. I really am. Oh, hi, Patience. Good to see you. So so that's why I haven't been to Raven streams lately, is because I have been going to church, but I definitely need to come back to Raven streams because I miss having coffee in the morning with Raven. So there is I want to get back to talking about stories that I'm working on. So my favorite story right now that I'm working on is a story for Raven. And speaking of Raven's live streams, this story is going to be very different than what I usually write because it's going to be a straight up comedy. And it's going to be called "The Day Siren Head Was Summoned Outside My House." I'd get more people if I took the shirt off. Not going to happen. Nice try, Pam. Uh, so, but excellent try. That was smooth. That was smooth, Pam. That was smooth. I was smooth. Anyways, so one of my favorite stories that I'm writing right now is called "The Day Siren Head Was Summoned Outside My House." So, for those of you who don't know, Raven's very first stream, he was talking and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna click the standby button because he wanted to see what it would do on a live stream. So he clicks the standby button and he goes out. I'm guessing to get more coffee or maybe to go talk to his wife about their day or something or what's going on or when he's going to be off the live stream. And he comes back and he asks, "Okay, so what happened when I clicked the standby button?" And I made the joke, nothing much, but now Siren Head is summoned outside my house. And it gave me the idea for the story. Siren Head was summoned outside my house. So the story starts off with this guy watching his favorite YouTuber, uh, Falcons Don't Fly, and he's watching this YouTuber, and this YouTuber says, "All right, I'm gonna click the standby button." Well, as soon as the YouTuber clicks the standby button, everything goes wrong. Um, when the YouTuber clicks the standby button, of course, Siren Head's summoned outside his house, but then he hears a voice. He hears a voice saying that he looked outside the window. He hears a voice saying that he went upstairs. And he goes, Who's speaking? And it's gonna be like, I'm the narrator. It's like, what do you mean narrator? It's like, well, dude, you're in a story. It's like, I'm not in a story, I'm a real person. No, dude, you're in a story. And it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. And there's gonna be a funny line, Raven, and I'm gonna spoil this for everybody. Well, I don't want to spoil a funny line for everybody. But there's going to be a scene in it to where the narrator's going to flip pages and the main character is going to be flown to the other side of the story, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And there's going to be a scene in the story to where the main character is talking to the narrator, and the narrator, or I'm sorry, the main character figures out that the whole time he's been referred to as the main character, and it's going to drive him insane because he's not going to have a name. His name is going to be the main character, and it's going to drive him absolutely insane. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be funny. It's going to be super campy, and I cannot wait to have you guys listen to it. Honestly, it probably would have been a really good April Fool's joke, but the fact that it's not actually kind of makes me happy. So I'm super excited to write the story, and I'm super excited uh to yeah, I'm excited too, man. I'm super excited to send it into Raven and uh, really, it's gonna. April Fools is for kittens. Every kitten for Raven is a solid 8 out of 10. Just remember that, everybody. Even Garfield, the even Garfield, the greatest cat of all time. Spoiler alert: he's not. Sorry, Raven. Nut was the greatest kitten of all time because Nut was a squirrel. And that was just adorable. But every thank you, Danielle. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for the day Siren Head was summoned outside my house. Like, I really, really am, and I'm super stoked for it. It's going to be really, really funny. It's going to be a lot of fun, and everyone's going to get a good kick out of it because it's going to be a straight up comedy. It's something that I'm not used to writing, but I mean, I'm excited for it. I really, really am. So it's going to be a fun time. And then, of course, I have In the Name of the Queen coming out, which will be a 9-part series, which will take place in 3 different time periods. It would take place in ancient Greece, and then it will take place in modern times, and then it will take place in between Anomaly and Sunspot, explaining the last 3 parts. Will, of course, explain Maria's story and what happened during the time she was Queen of the Vampires. Oh yeah, 9 parts, Raven. But don't worry, Raven, you won't be narrating all of it because 242 will be voicing Medusa. Beautiful Nightmare will be voicing Maria. Yeah, daily videos, buddy. They're coming up. So, but actually, Raven, so the way that it's going to be distributed is that I'm going to write 3 parts at once and submit to you 3 parts at once. It won't really be parts, it will be chapters. So I mean, if you want to do all like 3 parts in one video, I mean that will be doable. So you're not doing, a bunch of like 9 part series. So yeah, that works. So but like I said, 242 is going to voice Medusa, who of course is the first vampire. We learned that in Sunspot. Beautiful Nightmare will be voicing Maria. I will be voicing Arthur again, and I just ordered a new microphone, so I won't be as quiet as it was the first time. Thank God. I will, of course, be voicing Arthur. I will also be voicing Daniela. I know that's kind of weird, but I'm voicing Daniela. And PA Nightmares will be voicing Death. So it's gonna be a full cast of characters, and hopefully it is a great hopefully it turns out great, and, it's very ambitious, because it takes place in 3 different time periods, and it's gonna be kinda hard to juggle, but hopefully it will turn out great. I will absolutely let you know, Raven, if I do need help with that, and I probably will. I don't know if you guys know this. I am not the most tech savvy person in the world. I actually suck with kinda technical stuff, so, you know, I'm not that great with computers, guys. Like, I kinda suck with computers. Like, this took me, like, an hour to set up because it this live stream was the most difficult thing to set up in the world because YouTube kept telling me I had to wait 24 hours to set up a freaking live stream. Well, dude, Raven, everyone comes to support for you because you the GOAT, my guy. I mean, you're just the GOAT. I mean, you're the Raven, but you're the GOAT, you know? You should have been called as the GOAT Dreams because you the GOAT. That sounded really mean, but I mean, man, you're awesome. So yeah, guys, I'm just super excited for what's coming up. Goatbird, yeah, I mean, Goatbird, yeah, Goatbird. You should change your channel name to Goatbird. Smash the like button for whoever wants Raven's name to be changed to Goatbird. That's actually an awesome name. Um, who's all here right now? PA, I know PA is still here. Beautiful Nightmare, are you still here? Danielle, are you still here? And like, is everyone still here? Because like, raise your hand in the chat if you're still here. So I just know who's here. That's frightening. Yes, Goatbird is frightening. Absolutely. No, no one. No, I wouldn't expect you to change your name to Goatbird, but maybe. Yeah, Raven, you're obviously here. So Danielle's still here. Patience is here. Danielle, I completely understand. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. It was awesome that you were here. Thank you so much for being here, Danielle. I love you, and have a great night. So, I guess PA dropped out, or maybe PA is probably still driving. So, and love you too, Danielle. Bye. So, I love you, Danielle. Tell Jay I said hi. Tell the girls I said hi. So, goodness gracious, indigestion. All right. Um, so I also want to apologize for like the abruptness of this live stream, and I want to apologize for like how late I got this out. Again, I'm not very tech savvy, and I just wanted to because again, it goes back to my procrastination. Hey, PA, you're still here. Yay, PA's still here. I guess Beautiful Nightmare dropped out. So, but that's fine. It is what it is. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, see, this is what I do constantly. I lose my train of thought because I'm like ADA or something. I'm sure I'm like ADHD or something. What was I saying? Chat, what was I talking about? See you, PA, man. Thank you for coming. Honestly, thank you for everyone for coming. Honestly, it's great. This live stream isn't going to go on much longer. Um, oh, the 9-part series. So, uh, uh, Yeah, maybe I should write down thoughts ahead of time. Oh, no, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the lateness of this live stream. I do apologize for the lateness of this live stream. I know this is very late. I know this is very short notice. Um, but it goes kind of back to my procrastination issue. You're good, PA, man. Have a good night, man. I will talk to you tomorrow on Discord. Honestly, I might even do a live stream tomorrow night because since we decided Saturday will be my new days for live stream, I may even do a live stream tomorrow night. So, I mean, it's it's probably gonna happen. So, um, just know that I do apologize for the lateness of this live stream and the short notice of this live stream. Been wanting to do a live stream for a while. And it goes back to my procrastination issue. I knew if I was gonna keep pushing it off, it would never happen. So I just decided to make it happen. And if you don't, and again, like I said in the video yesterday, the first step to fixing a problem is admitting that you have one. And my biggest problem is procrastination, unfortunately. So my turning, not necessarily New Year's resolution, but my turning of a new leaf is to get rid of my procrastination. I know I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. The Traveler's Tavern. That's why I can't do it on Saturday. The Traveler's Tavern. Oh my gosh. PA, I'm so sorry, dude. Okay, so guys, I'm so sorry, but we can't do this on Saturday, even though we decided on Saturday. We can't do it on Saturday. Well, maybe we can't. No, because I don't want to take away. You know what? I'm making a decision right now. It's going to be on Fridays. This live stream. Yeah, dude. I know. I'm so yeah, dude. I know this is weird. It's because of my weekends and because I get weird weekends. Like I do not have a weekend tomorrow. I have to go into work tomorrow. So, and I also got to clean my house tonight. So, so so okay, let's decide right here right now. Right now, absolutely we're making a decision every Friday night at whenever like I will post it ahead of time when I get home from work. I get off of work at 5. We'll do a live stream at 7:15 a.m. Eastern time. Georgia's Eastern time. Yes, Eastern time. So, hey, that's a good idea. I could try random times during the week, see when more people show up. Um, so, yes, the traveling time only goes on till 8 p.m. But my biggest fear is that I don't know. I don't want to steal someone's day for streaming. I don't know. That makes me feel a little bit slimy. I mean, even if it's at a different time, it just makes me it just I don't feel right doing it. It doesn't feel right. So, I don't know. Um, that's why I don't want to stream even though I get Sundays off, it's why I don't want to stream on Sundays because that's your day. So, I think Friday's the day. I think today is the day, and I'll try to stream earlier next Friday, maybe at about, you know, 7 Eastern time. Well, no. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. So, because I know that 242 likes to premiere a lot of her videos on Friday at like 7. So, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just do it every Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, Georgia time. So I know my weekends are super super weird. Um, dude, I know. Well, something that we could do if you guys are up for it, and let me know in the chat if you're okay with this. We could do it at 11. We could do it on Monday. I know people work on Monday. Unfortunately, I have off on Monday, so we could do it on Monday at 7 Eastern time. So is everyone okay with that? Is everyone cool with that? Hands up if you're okay with that. If you're not, let me know. But I do get off on Mondays. So if you guys want to start doing streams with me on Monday, because that is one of my days off, at around 7 o'clock, let me know. Just hands up, hands up. So I got Raven, Pam, hands up. So okay, sweet. Monday works. So plan for streams every Monday. I know I've changed my mind like 7 times. Uh, plan for streams every single Monday. So yes, a stream is going to be this Monday. A plan for a stream, and I definitely want to do that idea of getting drunk and doing a Bob Ross painting. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't want to get too drunk. I know I said before, like getting slobbering on the floor drunk. I don't want to get too drunk. I'd probably rather be buzzed and do something with it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. You're probably right. So, um, yeah. Well, honestly, Raven, and this is not me being like cocky or anything. Honestly, I don't really get hungover. It's very rare that I ever get a hangover, and I think that's because it's probably because I don't know. I don't know really how to explain it. Like I don't wake up the next morning with a headache, hungover. But you're probably right. I probably shouldn't get drunk on a Monday night going to work the next day, especially if I have to drive a city truck. You are kind of right on that one, Raven. I got to get you on that one. So, um, yeah. So, I guess Monday's the day to do live streams. And I want to do live streams like this where I just sit down and chat with you guys and talk about what's going on. Um, so their beers is an option. Life choice. I actually want to drink different stuff. So I don't want to just drink beers during these live streams. I'm actually going to the liquor store to pick up. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. Even though Dan Aykroyd is completely insane, he made a really good vodka called Crystal Head vodka, and it's actually like really good. It's got kind of like a vanilla-y taste to it. It's actually delicious. And I want to be drinking different stuff, so I don't want to just be drinking beer. I want to drink like vodka and whiskey. Honestly, I just thought of something. I could rate alcohol, turn a weakness into a strength. Anyways, so anyways, uh maybe that's something I do, but probably not. Honestly, I want to do live streams just so I can connect with you guys. I feel like I don't connect with you all enough. I feel like I don't come to enough live streams. I feel like I don't get on Discord enough. I feel like I don't do enough to connect with you guys. And I want to start doing that more. I want to start connecting with you guys more. Yeah, sure, I'm a writer and everything, and I talk to some of you on Discord and I go on Discord, sometimes, but I want to connect with you guys a lot more. And I want to be a part of this community a lot more. Oh yeah, no, that connection. Honestly, I have loved this. I mean, it's already been an hour and 20 minutes, and the time has just flown by like that because I'm connecting with you guys. I'm talking with you guys. You guys are interacting with me on chat, and it's honestly an awesome feeling. And there's not a lot of people here, but honestly, just the people connecting with me on chat and talking to me on chat makes me the happiest man alive. It really, really does. But it's getting late, guys. It's about 9:16 here. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined the chat. Thank you so for thank you so much for everyone who joined the live stream. Live stream on Monday. Let's just say right now. There's going to be a live stream on Monday. I'll set a message out through Discord. Yeah, no, yeah. So absolutely. Live stream on Monday at around it's probably gonna be around 7 o'clock Eastern time, uh, maybe a little bit earlier than that. I want to make sure that everyone is off work, and so yeah, this Monday expect a live stream, and I will be seeing you guys again shortly. And that's going to be the new stream for this is going to be on Mondays. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much to everyone who's come out. Thank you, Patience. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, PA Nightmares. Thank you, Beautiful Nightmares. Um, who else has come? I know there was a guy who I worked with today who did community service worker who came out. If you're still here, thank you. I can't pronounce your name. Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Billy, who's from Russia, who came to see the live stream. I mean, a guy from Russia literally was here the first, and then to my sister as well, Danielle, for coming out to the live stream. Thank you, everyone. It honestly means the world to me that people even showed up. And thank you, Raven, for tweeting it out. Um, you guys are awesome. I love every single one of you. And I can't wait to see you all on Monday. Um, hope you all sleep well. Have a beautiful night. God bless. And may the force be with you. Peace out, everyone.